Hello and welcome. My name is Faye, that's Cloud, and today we have a 45-minute good morning stretch and breathe class. We'll start out seated doing some stuff on the ground, on our hands and knees, and then we'll move into some standing shapes and stretches. Then we'll come back down for a little bit more of stretching and relaxing, and then we'll finish up with a short shavasana. If you're new here or if you're a returning viewer, go ahead and drop a comment down below. Let me know how you're feeling right now, and let's do this so then you can compare to how you were feeling at the end of class. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna place my blanket here down on the mat just so I can find a little lift in my spine. And my legs, they're gonna be loosely crossed one in front of the other. This feels just most comfortable for me, but if you would prefer, you could have your soles of your feet together and your knees out to the side. Whatever just feels most comfortable for you today. And allow yourself to shift, wiggle, fidget so you can get the wiggles out. And let's take a community breath together. Go ahead and empty all the air from your lungs. And we'll start with a nice, slow and steady inhale. Fill up. And then open your mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Good. Let's do that one more time together. Nice, slow and steady breath in through your nose. Fill up. Notice the fullness of your breath. And then open your mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Good. Allow your eyes to soften down or fully close. Allow your breathing to return back to a pace that feels comfortable and natural for you. Gently begin to bring your attention to how it feels to be supported by the ground. Do you notice your weight is more on one side than the other? Are your shoulders leaning forward, or perhaps you're more leaned back? Just simply notice where you are and see if you can start to lengthen through your spine, through the crown of your head. There's a string from the top of your head pulling you up nice and tall so that your shoulders are stacked right over your hips and your ears are right over your shoulders. Invite ease and softness into your face, to your jaw, your shoulders. Start to check in with yourself. How are you feeling today? Emotionally, energetically, physically? Is your mind jumping from place to place? Just feeling tired, or perhaps you're a little more energetic. There's no wrong answer here. You're just check in to how you're feeling in your body today. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice, a quality or mindset you'd like to cultivate as you move on your mat today, or a mindset or attitude you'd like to embody. Perhaps you want to practice simply being present, or perhaps you'd like to develop self-compassion, kindness, peace, strength. Whatever it is, breathe in your intention, allowing it to fill your space. And let it go. Allowing it to fill the space around you. And knowing if your mind starts to wander somewhere else today, you can gently and kindly tap back into your intention. Tap back into the present moment by reconnecting to your breath as it flows in and as it flows out. Let's take one more community breath together, emptying all the air from your lungs. Take a nice deep inhale in through your nose, fill up. And then open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Begin to flutter your eyes open, bringing yourself back into your physical space. Good. If your legs are crossed, go ahead and bring the soles of your feet together and your knees out to the sides. If you have blocks or supports, you could put blocks or blankets here underneath the knees to support you if you'd like. Inhale, hold on to your legs, your ankles, shins, wherever most accessible. And draw your heart forward as you squeeze your shoulder blades back behind you. Think seated cow. And then exhale, round through your back. Tuck your chin to your chest as you start to create space between your shoulder blades. Good. Inhale, pull on your legs, draw your heart forward, look up. And exhale, round through your back. You can rock back on your pelvis as you tuck your chin to your chest, stretch through the back of your neck. Good. Inhale, back through center, pull your heart forward, seated cow. And then exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, round through your back for your seated cat. Good. One more time each way. Inhale, draw your heart forward for your cow. Create that arch in your back, stretch through your neck. And then exhale, round through your back, pull on your legs, tuck your chin to your chest. Good. Inhale, return back to your neutral spine. Your shoulders are stacked right over your hips. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. And exhale, lower your right hand down to the mat. Reach up and over with your top hand. Take one more slow breath here. And exhale, let it go. Good. Inhale, sweep both hands up to the sky, and then exhale, lower your left hand down to the mat and reach your right hand up and over for a side bend. Take a slow breath here. And exhale, let it go. Good. One more time each side. Inhale, sweep both hands to the sky. Exhale, bend your right hand down. Left hand reaches up and over. See if you can glue your hips down to the mat. And notice if your elbow wants to come forward. See if you can press your shoulder back, open up through your chest as you reach. Take one more slow and steady breath here. And exhale, let it go. Good. Inhale, return back to center. And exhale, lower your left hand down, reach your right arm up and over. And again, notice if your right hip wants to lift up off the ground. See if you can glue your hip down. Feel your stretch in your side body. And reach your right hand up and over. Take one more slow and steady breath here. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, return back to center. Both hands reach to the sky. And then exhale, fold forward over your legs. You can round your back here. If you'd like, you could keep your hands rooted and just start to move from side to side. Just simply warming up the spine, warming up the back body. Take one more slow and steady breath in. And exhale, let it go. Slowly start to push yourself upright. Good. Exhale, relax your shoulders, relax your face. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, twist to your right. Your right hand comes close towards your body, and your left hand stays on your knee or your thigh. Stay in your twist. Inhale, push into your right hand, lift up through your spine, and exhale, twist to look over your back shoulder. Good. Inhale, unwind, send your arms up to the sky, and exhale, twist to your left. Your left hand comes behind you, and your right hand onto your knee or thigh. Inhale, push into the back hand to find length in your spine, and exhale, twist as you look over your shoulder. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. We'll do one more twist each side. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, twist a little deeper. Good. Inhale, back to center, and then exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, push into the ground, lift up, and then exhale, roll your left shoulder on your back as you gaze over your back shoulder. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky, and then exhale, relax them down, and extend your legs out long in front of you. Give yourself a little shake, a little wiggle, and then go ahead and make your way onto your hands and knees. If you'd like to have your blanket or cushion underneath your knees here for a little bit more support, that might feel nice for you today. When you arrive, your knees are right underneath your hips and your wrists are right underneath your shoulders. Inhale, tuck your toes. Allow your belly to drop forward as you pull your heart forward for your cow. Look forward. Exhale, release your feet flat to the mat. Press into your hands, round through your back. Tuck your chin to your chest. Good. Inhale, tuck your toes, drop your belly, look forward for your cow. Exhale, release your feet, round through your back as you tuck your chin to your chest for your cat. One more time. Inhale, drop your belly, look forward for your cow. And then exhale, release your toes. Press into your hands, around through your back. Good. Inhale, back to a neutral spine. And exhale, walk your hands about one handprint forward. Take a breath in. And then exhale, shift your weight over to the right side. And then over into your right hand. Reach forward and then over to the left. We're just making circles with our body. So inhale, shift your hips over to the right, to the front, and then exhale to the left and back behind you. These can be as big or as small as you like. Just warming up the body here. Take one more full circle in this direction, moving at your own pace and at your own breath. And the next time you pass through center, go ahead and reverse directions. Notice if one direction feels different from the other. If there's a place you'd like to hold instead of moving through, you're welcome to hold into what feels good for you. And then complete one more final circle and return back to stillness. Take a breath in. And shift forward, exhale, bend your elbows as you relax your belly all the way flat onto the mat. If you have a support underneath your knees, you may want to move it out from underneath you so you can be flat on the ground. Press the backs of your feet or the shoelace side of your feet into the mat. Lift your kneecaps. Notice when you do that, your kneecaps lift. Press your pelvis into the mat. Your hands are right underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lift your forehead and your chest off of the ground for a baby cobra. There should be very little weight in your hands, so you should be able to pick your hands up. See if you can squeeze your shoulders away from your ears. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then exhale, relax your forehead back down to the mat. Let's do that one more time. Again, ground through the tops of your feet. Inhale, lift your head and your chest off of the ground, baby cobra. And exhale, release. Good. You can do that one more time. And draw your thumb knuckles back to your lower ribs. Squeeze your elbows together. Inhale, press into your hands. Lift up for cobra, or lift your knees and thighs off the ground for upward facing dog. Tuck your back toes and send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. this upside down V shape. Your feet are about hip width distance apart. Your fingers are spread wide and you're pressing into all 10 finger pads. If it feels good, you may want to bend your right knee and straighten out your left. And then switch, bend your left knee, straighten out your right. Switch one more time. And then switch again. You're welcome to continue to pedal out your feet here, or if you'd like to stay static, you can start to lift your tailbone up towards the sky as you press your heart closer towards your thighs. This is your down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands. If you have blocks, feel free to grab them. Inhale, press into your blocks, halfway lift. If you don't have blocks, hands can come to your shins. So you have a nice long spine, and your gaze is directly on the ground. Exhale, bend your knees generously. Allow your belly to relax onto your thighs. Allow your head to hang heavy. The crown of the head reaches towards the ground as your tailbone lifts up towards the sky. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice long flat back. And exhale, bend your knees generously and fold. Good. Inhale, press into your feet like you're about to lift something heavy and rise all the way up to stand. Head comes up last. And when you arrive, exhale, roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. Good. Feet are hip width distance apart. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. And then exhale, float your arms out to a T. Soft bend in your knees as you forward fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice flat back. And exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, press into your feet, rise all the way up to stand. And then exhale, draw your hands through heart center. Good. Interlace your last 3 fingers so that your thumb and your pointer finger stick up. Think Charlie's Angels. Inhale, shoot your hands up to the sky. Lift up, lengthen through your side body. And then exhale, bend over to your right. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, bend to your left. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, ground through both feet and bend over to your right. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, bend to your left. Good. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, release your arms. Press your palms forward. Spread your fingers. As you draw your elbows down towards your side body, create this W shape. Open up through your chest. Look up. And then exhale, release your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Good. If it feels good, you can reach for opposite elbows and allow yourself to sway gently from side to side. Or if it feels good, you can gently nod your head yes or shake your head no. Let go of any stress. I like to imagine it just simply rolling off my back right now and into the ground. Take one more slow and steady breath here. Exhale, release your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, press into your feet, rise all the way up to stand. Look up. And exhale, draw your hands through heart center. Good. Step your right foot back behind you. And imagine you're on skis or railroad tracks, so your feet are not in the same plane. Your back heel is lifted. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. High lunge. Exhale, soften your back knee. Sink a little lower into your front foot. Your knee should be stacked right over your front ankle. This is your high lunge. Take a nice slow and steady breath in. And then exhale, start to float your chest forward as you reach your arms back behind you. Airplane lunge. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, pivot your back foot down, your right foot down. Open your arms up to a T. Go ahead and align so that your front foot heel aligns somewhat along the arch of your back foot. press into the outside of your back foot. This is your warrior two. Press your front knee over to the left. Your gaze is over your middle finger. Take a nice slow and steady breath in. And exhale, let it go. Can you go a little deeper? Good. Inhale, straighten your left leg and send your left arm back behind you as your right hand comes behind your back or down your right leg. Your gaze can be up at your hand, somewhere in the middle, or down at your back leg. This is your sky archer. Breathe into your side body. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your foot. Your left hand or your right hand plants. Your left hand lifts to twist open to your left. And then exhale, return your hand back down to the mat. Step back to your plank, the top of a push-up. Option to lower your knees here. Inhale, shift forward, and exhale, hug your elbows in as you lower all the way down to the ground. Ground down through the tops of your feet. Inhale, cobra, your version. And then exhale, lower down, tuck your toes, and send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Good. Take a nice slow and steady breath in. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, look forward to your hands. And exhale, walk your feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, press into your feet. Lift all the way up. Look up. And exhale, draw your hands through heart center. This time, step your left foot back behind you. Your feet are on railroad tracks or skis. Your front knee is stacked over your front ankle. And you have a soft bend in your back leg. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, relax your shoulders, relax your face. Good. Take a nice slow breath in. And then exhale, sweep your arms back behind you. Your airplane lunge. Draw your heart closer towards your knee. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. And exhale, pivot your back foot down so that it's parallelish to the short edge of your mat. You may want to adjust your feet so that your right foot is in alignment with your left arch back behind you. Arms come up into a T. Your front knee presses out to the pinky toe side edge of your mat, and you're pressing into the outside edge of your back foot. Draw your hips down towards the ground. Your gaze is over your middle finger. See if you can squeeze your shoulder blades together and press your pinkies back. Take a nice slow and steady breath in. Exhale, relax your face, relax your shoulders. Inhale, straighten your right leg and reach your right arm up and over back behind you as your left hand comes down the back of your leg. Sky archer. Breathe into your side body. Relax your face. Good. Take one more slow and steady breath in. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your foot. Your back heel lifts, scoots back. Your left hand plants. Your right hand lifts for a twist. And then return your hand back down. Step your right foot back to your plank, top of a push-up. Option to lower your knees. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend your elbows, lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale, press into your hands, lift up for your version of cobra. And then exhale, tuck your toes and send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Good. Take a nice slow and steady breath in. And exhale, sigh it out. Good. Inhale, look forward to your hands, and exhale, step your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, press into your feet like you're about to lift something heavy. And then exhale, draw your hands through heart center. Go ahead and step your foot back behind you and turn so that all 10 toes face the long edge of your mat. Inhale, lift up, send your arms out to a T. And then exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. If you can't interlace them or that doesn't feel comfortable, you're always welcome to hold on to your shirt. Inhale, draw your knuckles down towards the ground, open up through your chest. And then exhale, soft bend in your knees as you start to forward fold over your legs. Your hands can stay up and over your shoulders, or you're welcome to release them down to the mat at any point here. You could also have a block here in front of you for a little bit more height if that would feel good for you. Good. Wherever you are, see if you can shift your weight into the balls of your feet. Allow the crown of your head to feel a little bit heavier as your tailbone lifts up towards the sky. If your hands are on the ground, you could always reach for your ankles or take peace fingers around your big toe. Breathe into those areas that feel a little tense, that feel a little tight. Take one more slow and steady breath in, and exhale, let it go. If your hands are still interlaced behind your back, go ahead and release them down to the mat. Everyone, inhale, press into your fingertips, lift up, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, crawl your fingertips over to the right side of your mat. Your right toes may want to turn out a little bit, that's fine. And see if you can draw your heart closer to your right leg. And then inhale back through center, and exhale, crawl your fingertips over to your left. The side. And see if you can draw your heart closer to your left leg. Good. Inhale back through center. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips, and inhale, rise up with a flat back. Good. Take a nice slow and steady breath in, and exhale, let it go. Inhale, turn your your right foot forward to the front of your space, and your left toe slightly in, or you can continue to keep it parallel to the short edge of your mat, whichever feels better on your hips. Inhale, sweep your arms out to a T. Shift forward to your right side of your mat, and then exhale, lower your right hand to the inner thigh, inner ankle. This is a great opportunity for a block. It could be on the outside or inside edge of your foot for your triangle. If you have a block, see if you can come up onto your fingertips, lift up through your chest. You might imagine your top hand, there's a string that's holding your hand up and lifting you up. Your gaze can be somewhere in the middle, down at the ground, or up towards your thumb if you'd like. You can always have a soft bend in your right leg. See if you can press your shoulder back and twist open. Triangle. Take one more slow and steady breath here. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, look down at your foot and bend your right knee. And rise back up, arms out to a T. Go ahead and switch your feet so your right toes come in, either parallel to the short edge of the mat, or your toes slightly in and your heels slightly further away from you. Shift your left foot forward so your toes point towards the front of your mat. Inhale, bring your arms out to a T. And then reach forward. And exhale, lower your right hand or your left hand down towards your inner leg, and see if you can press your shoulder back. Lift up through your torso. Always take that soft bend in your knee if you'd like. See if you can relax your face, relax your jaw. Continue to press in through both feet. Your gaze again can be forward, down at the ground, or up at your thumb. Take one more slow and steady breath in. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, look down at your left foot, bend your left knee, and bring your arms back up to a T. Straighten both legs, and go ahead and heel toe your feet a little bit closer underneath your hips. Your heels are in, your toes are out slightly. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, squat down, cactus your arms. This is your goddess squat. Inhale, reach up, 5-pointed star. Exhale, sink down, goddess squat. Good. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, sink down. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, sink down. This time, release your hands to your inner thighs. Fingertips can face inwards. This is what feels most comfortable in my shoulders. Inhale, lift up through your chest. And exhale, dip your right shoulder down towards the middle as you gaze over your opposite shoulder. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, dip your left shoulder down and look over your right shoulder. One more time each side. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, dip your right shoulder down. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, dip your left shoulder down. Good. Inhale, return back to standing. Heel toe your feet all the way together so that they're hip width distance or wherever most comfortable. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bring your toes out and your heels in slightly. You may want to separate your feet wider than your hips here. And then start to sink your hips towards your heels or back towards the ground. You're welcome to stay here. This is your frog squat, or you can start to bring your tailbone way down. Use your elbows here to press open through the knees. If your heels aren't, opportunity to use a blanket underneath the heels, or if you're up here, that's perfectly fine. Take a nice slow and steady breath in, and exhale, let it go. Go ahead and make your way flat onto your bottom. Extend your legs out long, give them a little shake, a little wiggle. Good. Go ahead and bring your hands back behind you. Fingertips face your body or out to the sides. Plant your feet wider than your mat, if the short edge of your mat. And so it's wider than your hips. Inhale, push into your hands, lift up through your chest. And exhale, lower your knees over to the right. Inhale, bring your knees back to center. And exhale, lower your knees to the left. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, lower your knees to the right. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, lower your knees to the left. Good. Inhale your knees back to center. Extend your legs out long. Give them a little shake, a little wiggle. And then bend your knees generously here. Reach around for the backs of your legs as you draw your belly closer towards your thighs. If it feels good for you, you can slowly start to creep your heels forward as you allow your belly to continue to stay connected to your thighs. You're also welcome to place any support here underneath the knees. A blanket or towel would be comfortable maybe. Or if you'd like to place a block on your legs to allow your head to feel more supported. Can you reconnect to your breath? Take one more slow and steady breath in. And exhale, let it go. Good. Inhale very slowly. Move your hands from underneath your legs and just press yourself up. Give your legs a little wiggle, a little shake. And scoot to the front of your space so that you have enough space to lie down onto your back. Inhale, lift up through your chest. And exhale, slowly start to roll yourself down all the way onto your back as slow as you can. At any point, you're welcome to use your hands here to help you down onto your back. And when you arrive, take a nice full body stretch. Reach your arms up overhead or towards the sky. And if it feels good, you can roll out your wrists, roll out your feet and ankles. Good. Go ahead and bend your knees, bring your feet flat to the earth. Draw your right knee into your chest, give it a squeeze. You're welcome to stay here or extend your left leg out long. And then with your left hand, grab your right knee and bring it across your body for a supine twist. Your shoulders stay rooted into the mat, so your knee may not touch the ground in front of you. That's fine. It's a great opportunity to add a block here underneath the knee or a blanket here. Your gaze can stay up at the ceiling or over toward your right hand. See if you can breathe into your twist. Take one more slow and steady breath in. And then exhale, roll flat onto your back. Draw your right knee back into your chest. Give it a squeeze. If it feels good, roll out your right ankle here. And then plant both feet flat onto the mat, knees are bent. Inhale, draw your left knee into your chest. Give it a squeeze. Option to leave your right knee bent, or you could extend it out long, flat on the mat. Good. Bring your right hand to your left knee, and your left hand comes out to the side, and draw your right knee across your body. You may want to pick up your hips and move them slightly over to the left to make this twist feel a little more comfortable in your back. And again, blocks or supports here underneath the knee is a great option. Your gaze can stay up at the ceiling or come over towards your left hand if you'd like to add that stretch into your neck. See if you can breathe along your spine. Can you relax your shoulders, relax your jaw? Stay here for one more slow and steady breath in. And exhale, roll back onto your mat, onto your back. Draw your left knee in, give it another squeeze. And again, if you'd like to roll out your left ankle, if that feels good, go ahead and do that. Good. Return both feet flat onto the mat, knees are bent. Bring your hands close to your body, palms face down. Draw your heels in a little bit closer so that they're underneath your knees. Inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips up off of the ground. Send your knees forward, squeeze your glutes, press into your hands to find a little more lift. And then exhale, lower your back and your hips flat onto the mat. Good. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips. Squeeze your glutes. See if you can imagine there's a block in between your legs and you're squeezing your inner thighs. And then exhale, release your hips back down to the mat. Good. Inhale, draw one knee into the chest and then the other. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. Massage your low back. Exhale, return back to stillness. Inhale, hold on to your knees. And exhale, separate your knees so that they come outside your rib cage. Flex your feet and reach behind the backs of your legs as you draw your knees closer towards your armpits, or reach for your ankles or the inside or outside edges of your feet, or my personal favorite, peace fingers around your big toes. Wherever you are, see if you can imprint your tailbone into your mat. And then exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, create more length in your spine. Take a nice slow breath in. And then exhale, draw your knees closer towards your armpits for your happy baby. And if it feels good, you're welcome to add a little movement from side to side. Or start to straighten one leg out and then the other. Whatever feels good for you today. If you're moving, go ahead and return back to stillness. And exhale, release your hands from your feet, draw your knees into your body. Give yourself one final hug, one final squeeze. And then exhale, extend your legs out long. Your hands can be beside you or up overhead if you'd like. Or if you'd like to be in a more comfortable position for your final resting shape, you're welcome to lay down on your side or lay on your belly. Or if you'd like to start seated again, that's perfectly fine. Wherever you are, allow yourself to shift or wiggle so you can just become 2% more comfortable. Allow your eyes to soften down or fully close. Start to bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows. See if you can invite in softness and ease. Can you relax your cheeks, your jaw? Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relax your shoulders all the way to your fingertips. Allow them to feel supported by the ground beneath you. Allow your back body to relax. Your legs all the way down to your toes. Invite in softness and ease into your entire body. Allow your breathing to be soft and relaxed. We're here for the next few moments for your Shavasana. Gently begin to deepen your inhales and lengthen out through your exhales. Gently returning yourself back into this physical space. If it feels good, you can start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. If your legs are out long, go ahead and bend your knees and plant your feet. Sweep your right arm back behind you as you roll over onto your right side. Continue to keep a nice soft gaze. Take a moment to notice how you feel. Is it the same? Is it different? There's no wrong answer. You're just checking in. Take one more slow and steady breath in. And exhale very slowly. Start to push yourself upright. And join me in a seated shape of your choice. If it calls to you, bring your hands to heart center. A slight bow of your chin to your chest. Take a moment of gratitude for all the effort that you put into your practice today, knowing that it was enough and that you are always enough. The love light in me bows to the love light in each of you. And we say namaste. Thanks so much for practicing with me today. If you enjoyed this practice, be sure to leave a comment down below letting me know how your experience was, and if you rated yourself at the beginning of class, 1 to 5, 1 low energy, 5 high energy, where would you rank yourself right now? Did it shift? Did it change? Is it the same? Go ahead and share down in the comments below. And of course, if you would like to see more content like this, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button so you can stay notified of when I post. And if there's a friend that could benefit from this practice as well, please share it with them. Thanks so much for sharing your practice with me today, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.